Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, the Finders Dude, and I'm back at it again with another video. And it has been a while, really. I'm sorry about that. It's just that classes really has a big impact on me. But I just want to tell you guys, happy Valentine's. This video is pretty much just gonna be an awesome video. Pretty much just me explaining Jay and Nya, the times when they were together. Now, I'm just gonna be pretty much explaining many signs and scenes in Ninjago where Nya and Jay loved each other. Their story had begun. Actually, their love story has been the strongest love story in Ninjago, one of the current ships in Ninjago. But I'm gonna break down their relationship. In other words, explain how their relationship is like toward each other. Now, before I start the video, please come like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for any futuristic videos. With that being said, let's begin with the video. Alright, in the beginning, they barely spoke to each other, but Jay started to develop feelings for her. In the pilot episode, Jay asked Nya if she liked the color blue, and she said yes, indicating that they have some things in common. Although there were times when Jay was a bit shy around her during season 1. In the episode 8 of season 1, Once Bitten Twice Shy, Jay tried to impress Nya by putting on perfume. Although she was allergic, Kai, Zane, and Cole set him up, laughing. Jay did take their advice because he wanted to impress her. So he asked her out on a date and she said yes, as she blushed. Although the date didn't work out and Jay was turning into a snake, he pretty much told Nya a bit of lies trying to impress her. Nya told Jay that he doesn't need to be something that he's not because she likes him when he's him. So she kissed him and the effects of the vampire worn off and Jay unlocked his true potential. In season 2, it seemed to show that Jay and Nya were now fully like boyfriend and girlfriend in the series. In season 3, during their relationship, Nya set boundaries with Jay. When Jay approached Nya, she didn't like him for approaching her, because boundaries are very important in every relationship. But in this case, it looked as if she didn't want Jay around her all the time. But things started to change when Nya realized Cole was a perfect match for her. Although Cole never loved Nya, the relationship between them fell all of a sudden. Jay was angry at Cole for that, and it kind of formed a love triangle. Season 4, Cole and Jay fought against each other in tournament elements. Cole told Jay that he was sorry and he will take back everything he said because he didn't want to ruin his friendship with Jay. Jay became honest and he said it was all his fault for losing Nya, but ultimately he was more upset about losing his best friend, so they resolved it. In season 5, when Jay saw his future reflection in the tomb of the first Ninjutsu master, he saw Nya and him and they will end up together forever, and it ended up renewing his feelings for her, although still being a form of a couple. In season 6, there was a time when Nya and Jay were pretty much Nya was arguing with Jay because she didn't want to be looked at as like she didn't want to be looked at as like she was like new on the team and stuff. She felt like she was as like separated from them and things of that nature. She didn't want to be looked at as some type of person who's like she's somebody's girlfriend. She don't want that like impression. She want her own role in the team. She don't want to be looked at as Kai's brother or Jay's girl. She didn't want that. And that's why Nya decided to push Jay away just based on that season 6. Jay really wanted to be with Nya, so when it came to NanaCon, Jay and pretty much he wished that he could give Nya everything that she wanted. He pretty much know the whereabouts of NanaCon and didn't want to tell the ninja because he wanted it to keep a secret so that way the wishes that NanaCon give him, that he can actually give Nya anything that she wanted. Although that's why I feel as if his love for Nya is very like deep. It's like they both will do anything, and they'll pretty much go out of their way of doing anything sacrificial for each other. Well, that's honestly how love naturally would just develop. Love naturally develops in shows like this. Pretty much when they go in life and death situations, times when something like that happens, they'll easily just fall in love with each other. And it happens like pretty much in every single show, especially when it comes in Ninjago between two different characters. For Nya, she didn't like what Jay did, so she hated him for that. But honestly, deep down inside, NanaCon actually revealed the reason of why Jay was, why pretty much Nya didn't want to be with Jay, because he wasn't confident enough. That's the thing. Like, if I'm not confident in pretty much in a relationship, what makes you think that she can trust everything? Like, what makes you think that everything that she does, like, what makes you think that she'll trust in me? Because I'm making wrong decisions left and right. I'm not sure what I can do to make her happy. And it's like, that kind of goes deep with Jay's character naturally. Ultimately, when it comes to just confidence, in the Ninjago movie, this was scrapped out, sadly. Ultimately, Jay in the Ninjago movie, he liked Nya, but he never actually told her how he feels, which could have been a good glow up in the movie, pretty much. But sadly, we never got to see that. It almost looked like they were already a couple or something, but it just feels as if something like that wasn't shown in the movie and stuff. But season 6, they end up getting back together because Jay ended up saving Nya by his last wish, by wishing that he can become pretty much for her to for them to never see the teapot in the first place and things of that nature. And everything it was pretty much said from the heart that he can't live without her. And the same thing that Nya can't live without Jay, because in the season 9 of Ninjago, it was like she was very depressed of how all the pretty much Kai, Cole, Jay, and Zane were all in the Oni Dragon realm, although that they presumed that they were dead and that she lost her brother and she lost her boyfriend. Continuing forth, there's season 10, pretty much where Jay pretty much had the confidence of asking Nya to be her be his Yang, or to be his Yang, yeah. But ultimately, that's pretty much it. He kind of asked in the wrong time, but it was like she ended up saying yes anyway. So that was awesome on his end. Sadly, if we skip forward there's season 11 where pretty much they showed like signs of like where Kai said that who would want Jay, and then Nya said she wants him. And there was season 12 of where pretty much season 12 where they had a little moment, but it came because they pretty much were the best couple that danced. But they're the best couple that danced together. And on top of that, where Nya turned to a cube, Jay thought he'll never see her again, but had to fight Uragami to end all of the madness that was happening in Prime Empire. Season 13, I mean, Nya was a bit jealous of Jay because of the queen, the gecko queen. She was pretty much trying to get after him and stuff, try to make Jay her husband and stuff, but Nya wouldn't allow that, which pretty much she fought for Jay, or pretty much she fought for ruling over the Muggles. Season 15, pretty much Nya, sadly, Jay was about to die, and Nya didn't want Jay to die, so she had to do everything she can to pretty much sacrifice her life, being one with the ocean, for Jay. Which sadly kind of led to Jay in a depressed state, that knowing that Nya saved his life and she paid the price for it. Which, I mean, come on now, we all know, all Jay and Nya fans, we all know that that Nya is gonna come back somehow. We all know that. Come on now. I could make a whole video on how she's gonna come back and something like that. I could do that. But ultimately, yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire Valentine's between Jay and Nya. Does water and electricity do mix? They absolutely do. In fact, they even formed a whole entire dragon together. Because the thunderstorms and the clouds that represent spring, as it rains, you know, love is in the air, and that pretty much involves with Jay and Nya. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for enjoying this video. Please come like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.